At this point in time, the position of the CES, the Chief Secretary for Administration, remains vacant. All the work to be done by the Chief Secretary for Administration will continue and has been continuing in the last week or so, because one is we could ask the relevant bureau secretaries to do the work and then to escalate to my personal attention. Because very often the Chief Secretary of Administration is a higher level to the Bureau Secretary, but ultimately responsible to the Chief Executive. For example, in processing submissions to the Executive Council, if a particular public office is vacant, in other words, no person has been appointed to fill that public office, but the laws of Hong Kong do give that public office certain powers to exercise. Then under special conditions, that is when the post is vacant, then the Chief Executive could, by order, it is a legal instrument, I have to sign an order to direct another public officer to discharge those functions. And that's why we need to clarify this position via a press release yesterday, because apparently there was a saying that because the post of CS was not filled, and even the Chief Executive could not do anything about it. So there are certain statutory functions that could not be discharged. That is not the case. The CE will be able to rectify or resolve that sort of situation by invoking Cap 1 to appoint by order another public officer to discharge that function. So we have already done it once by order to direct another public officer, another principal official, to grant exemptions under Cap 599C to facilitate the arrival of mainland experts last week without subject them to quarantine. We will facilitate the conduct of elections of the sixth-term Chief Executive in accordance with the law. So if any candidate's campaign office wishes to seek any exemptions which are in the public interest, because we want this election to be smooth, efficient, lawful, then they can approach the Hong Kong SAR government. The easy way is to approach the CE's office or the director of the Chief Executive's office and need not try to find out which principal official has been given the power by the Chief Executive.